And welcome back. It is DJam again here playing more Diablo 3. We are back on the quest to complete all the trophies. I just want to take a look. I'll take a look here to see what trophies I'm actually working on right now. Completing the 500 bounties. I'm going to do that later. I'm not really too worried about that yet. It's really reaching that level 70 in hardcore mode, and as well as killing that person. I fucking suck at reading. So these are the three. These are the three I'm working on right now. Killing Diablo, killing that person, and reaching level 70. Oh, shit, you can't see that, can you? No, you can't. My bad. So, sorry about that. I forgot I'm doing PlayStation stream and not just normal recording. Normal recording, you can see everything on my PlayStation dashboard. But working on hardcore level 70, killing Diablo, and killing Myrtle, something fucking whatever. I don't know. I suck at reading. But it's okay. Because you didn't come to watch me read. You came to watch me kill. Right. Okay, got my chat up, got my character going. What am I doing? Let's just go back in here and see where it takes me. Oh, that's not right. I need to go back. Shit. I'll be right back, guys.
Let's go. Come on, Garrett. Go.
Sorry about that, everyone. I had to get my kids, I don't know if I call it a race car track setup, but a little track setup so that way he can play with like his 50 cars on the track. There. Here we are. Back to killing some shit. So, yeah. I will say that here in, I think like a week and a half. That's only fiction. So yeah, here in a week, I'm going to be picking up Monster Hunter World, and hopefully I can get, well, hopefully Dr. Mango and Chewbacca will be able to get up here with me, and we can all three play some of that cooperatively. Or competitively, I don't really know if there's competitive on it, but get on here and all play together. Otherwise, I know at least I'm going to get it. At least. Because the game looks really neat. If you don't know anything about that game, it's mostly going around, killing monsters, harvesting, like scanning them, harvesting parts from them, building better armor and stuff. So that's pretty neat. And I think that there's even a quick customization where you can improve your weapons and armors and shit like that. I'm not too sure. I watched a little bit of gameplay from some other gamers, well, some other YouTubers, and what it seems to be. Try not to watch too much of a game that I want to play, because it's basically like watching every preview of a movie that you really want to see that comes out. Eventually, if you watch every preview, then you basically already know the movie. You just miss some of the small bits here and there. And so that's why I don't try to watch too much stuff about games that I want to play, so that way it doesn't spoil it. I like surprises. Speaking of which, Chewbacca's off today. I wonder what he's doing. So what I prefer to do when I come up to an area like this is I would go around the outside edges. Okay, go around the outside edges and then fill in the middle. That's generally my standard dealing with hidden places like that Diablo has to offer. So. 32, just 38 more minutes to go. Alright, here we go. Oh, 3 man. Finally one. On the road again. You. Rude son of a bitch. I was singing, having a merry bit of time. You just came along and had to fuck it up. Alright, whatever. You died for that. That's what happened. So, as I was saying, on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Alright, whatever. Everybody dies. All of you. You're gonna die. You get to die. You get to die. Everyone's gonna die.
25 gold pieces for every Cosra head you bring back.
Hey, that's one good thing about Diablo. There's always an abundance of monsters. As long as you're not backtracking, you've got plenty. Also, what I'm going to start doing is I'm actually currently playing .hack the Remastered, which if you have not seen the anime, I encourage you to really watch it. It's really good. The greatest thing about the anime, if you really enjoy animes and video games, is that the anime stops where the video game picks up. Well, actually, the video game picked up where the anime stopped. Really, is exactly how that plays as far as chronological goes. But like I said, it's really good. And so once I get, because there are 4 games to the .hack GU series. Let me correct that one statement. There's 4 games to the .hack GU series. And once I complete series game 1, first game, then I'll start go back to replaying the first one while focusing on my own personal one in my free time. But yeah, .hack GU. Really excited to get that on the channel. And I will say to anyone that is listening, well, that's watched this, you can hear my children in the background. I am a father of 2, so if that is a problem for you, sorry, you just got to suck it up or find someone else to watch that doesn't have kids. But I would like to believe that all the fathers out there can really understand the situation of having kids and wanting to play video games. It's a conundrum. You gotta make balance. Where are you going? Why are you running away? You son of a... I guess I already got that. Whatever. I am going to skip that for now. Come back to it later. Like I said, I want to hit all the outside and fill in the middle, then we'll focus on the objective. Because since this is hardcore mode and you only get 1 life. Ooh, Doctor on! Since this is hardcore mode and you only get 1 life, then I want to make sure that I'm not underpowered and risk my life. Because if you die, And I believe that's it. You only get one chance. And you start all over again. And I don't want to do that shit. So... yeah. Just can't wait to get on the road again. I'm sorry about the yawning. I'm not bored. I have recently switched. Well, I didn't recently. It was about a month ago. Switched to a morning shift. So I used to start at 6 p.m. at my job. Then now I start at 6 a.m. And I'm still not used to the freaking change. So usually at night when I go to bed, I find myself playing on my phone until about 10 o'clock, which is bad because I got to be up at 5. And 10 to 5 really isn't leaving too much sleep. I know it's about 7 hours, and that's if 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock's usually like, or at least I'm so 7 hours is not bad, but when 7 hours, I only do that about once or twice a week. Usually I get about 6 hours or maybe even 5. So I gotta go to sleep at midnight. So
I'm overburdened.
overburdened. Alright, let's go clear some shit out. Alright, what? What's up?
What up?
Playing some Roy McIlroy?
Rory McIlroy.
Rory McIlroy? Whatever.
Yeah.
Sales ends on the
You were
6th.
playing Diablo.
I am playing Diablo. Not only am I playing Diablo, I am streaming Diablo.
Oh, nice.
I know. I'm doing it again. I'm back in the saddle again. I don't know.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm back doing this again.
So can they hear me?
They can. Unless you
Hello,
turn...
everybody. Chewbacca here. About to win the Arnold Palmer invitation.
Arnold Palmer?
I'll have an Arnold Palmer. I was gonna do Batman Arkham Asylum, but I'll do that later. I gotta win these tournaments. Prove to myself I still know how to play golf.
Just showing you still got it?
Yep. I'm not on the senior PGA yet.
But... I was talking to myself because nobody's fucking watching this. I was telling myself. Hopefully next week we'll be able to pick up. Well, I don't know about you, but my plan is to try to pick up Monster Hunter World.
Oh yeah.
I know Kevin said that he's going to try to pick it up as well.
Yeah, we get paid next week, right?
Yeah, we get paid next week, and I cashed in my points at work for a $25 GameStop gift card.
Nice.
So that'll ease the price on that.
Yep. I don't know anything about the Monster Hunter games. I watched the trailer though.
Well,
Looked interesting.
From what I know is that the Monster Hunter world is actually a lot better than the DS games. Because the DS games, since they're little cartridges, they weren't really big enough to hold... Well, they weren't really big enough to where you can seamlessly walk through the world. And so to go from area to area, there was a lot of load time. And so if you don't know the areas that well, then basically when it tells you to go to this area and kill this monster, you're just like, where? Huh? Instead... But now you'll get a large map. You'll also get the ability to start tracking monsters, and after coming across so many... Shit. Soren, no. Hey, Soren, you okay? You okay? But after you come across so many of that monster's footsteps, you'll be able to ease... The more steps you find, basically, the easier it is to track.
Oh, yeah.
Until eventually you find so many where it's just like, hey, it's over here. And there are... I want to say there's like 10 or 12 different types of class of weapons you can use. Between... like double blade staffs, guns, bows, sword and shields, large axes, large swords.
Oh, I chipped it in for birdie. That's right.
The best way I can imagine it is it's kind of a combination of like Dark Souls or Bloodborne mixed with
difficult games.
well, no, I'm trying to think. Far Cry, like, where you know how did you ever play the Far Cry games? You know how in order to improve stuff, you have to go kill certain monsters to get their skins and pelts?
Yeah, monsters, also known as normal animals.
Not monsters. Yep. Animals. You gotta go kill animals and get their pelts and stuff?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the way it works there. You gotta kill monsters to collect their bones and pelts and stuff to be able to make more weapons.
Makes sense.
And then the multiplayer aspect of it is very similar to Destiny, where it's not a true MMO where you get to see everybody all at once, all the time.
Right.
But you get to see a few people every now and again. And then your friends, once you party it up, you play together.
I'll look at I guess. Everything comes up between now and next Friday, I guess. My girlfriend's birthday is coming up, so I gotta remember to.
You don't want to forget that.
I was gonna say.
How long have you been dating? A year?
Just celebrate the
7-month anniversary, not even.
Yep, not even a year.
You don't have to get her a gift, man. You're within that 1-year grace period. You can... Hey, you're still in the trial run. Just...
My birthday is not important to me, so I tell her she does not have to get me anything. Oh, please make it over the water.
I grew up with 3 brothers, so... And I was the third out of 4.
Uh-huh. So you got
I definitely got hand-me-downs, like... Son of a... Until I was 14, I was getting hand-me-downs. At the age of 14, I was about the same size as my older brothers. because my second older brother, he stopped growing when he was 14. I know. My oldest brother, he grew for a couple more years after that. And my youngest brother, holy fuck, he's got a different dad, so that's why he's much bigger than us. But me and my two little brothers were all 100% related, and I got to be the tallest. I know.
This side of dwarf is
I'm not a dwarf, you son of a bitch. I am 5'10", that is above average.
Basically average height of a man is 6 foot. It's gotta be. I'm 6'8". So it's gotta
Shut your face, man. Just because you're a bridge troll that fell into the water and was picked up by an orphanage doesn't mean shit.
Oh god. Not yet.
Are you watching my stream right now?
Hell no, I'm not watching your stream. Why would I be doing that?
Well, someone is, and it's fantastic. I'm watching my own. I'm watching my own stream, so that way I can keep an eye on chat.
Oh yeah, let me go back to your discretion. Did I just hit that tree? What?
Yeah. And in about 2 seconds, you're going to assault my mother. I know. I understand how this works. Get what do you mean?
Boom! Over the water. Get that ball. Got it. Oh yeah, Chewbacca 786. Winning this Arnold Palmer invitation.
Yeah, I'm trying to finish up all the trophies in this game. Just because.
How many trophies you got left? 2?
Let me check that again. I had it up earlier and I was looking at it. I've got 5. 5 from the main game, and then I think I got like 7 more from the DLC. But 5 from the main game should get me the platinum trophy, right?
Yes. Normally they do not.
Because I remember back on Xbox 360.
Yes. They would take your stuff away.
That let's play.
Shit.
It's improved now. Like I'm pretty sure PlayStation 3 was that way as well.
Let's not get into that. This was this way, that was that way.
I'm just saying. I was playing the game. I think it was I think it's Fantasy Star Universe. What it was. It's really fun.
Sounds made up.
Shut up! It's not made up. It was a really good game.
Slumber party.
Shut up. Barbie's Fantasy Star Slumber Party. Haven't you heard of it? Anyways, I got 100% of all of the regular achievements. And then there was DLC achievements that I didn't get, but I didn't get 100% because I didn't do the DLCs. And I didn't buy the DLCs. This was back before I had money. Cheap ass, broke ass, oh, which one?
What are you doing, you idiot? I'm not talking to DJM this time.
Really? Those are some kind words if you were. Consider what you said to me. And my mother, she's a saint.
Hello, Miss Evans. Oh, she's saintly. Let me go.
She's got this prayer position. Holy crap. I need to watch the new It movie.
It was pretty good.
Well,
Jump scares are
I tried to watch the old one before the new one came out because I don't think I've ever actually watched it all the way through. So
yeah, it's a two-sided It's like 4 VHS tapes. Yes, VHS is what was around before the DVD. It's a little...
and just like when what was the two things that went up to head to head when DVDs came out? Was it HD and
Laserdisc?
no, not Laser. HD and Blu-ray. So just like with
Blu-ray
VHS, well yeah, obviously Blu-ray won, but the competition of VHS was Betamax.
Betamax, that's true.
I don't know how many people knew that. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of millennials these days that didn't know that Blu-ray had a competition.
Because they cases were red instead of blue.
Just a
It's funny because they copied it. Like, they go with blue case. It was
well, it's kind of the way PlayStation's discs are just a slight. They're not quite as tall as they. Well, actually, they're Blu-ray size now. That's
right.
But Xbox is sticking in with that DVD size case.
Right.
Because I don't fucking know why. There's not a book in there.
I was gonna say, some games are game one. Well, I remember when you used to you read that to get excited about the game.
Oh fuck yeah! You're like, look at all these items, look at all these moves. Now it's pause the game. Now you gotta pause the game, and if you don't have internet access, you don't get a
Game guide.
right. And you gotta make sure you don't go to GameStop because those are some lying sons of bitches.
Yeah, that's true. I had one guy at GameStop when Elder Scrolls Skyrim came out. I was like, yeah, I want to buy the game book for this, and he goes, oh, they don't make them anymore. And I'm like, the game just came out 2 days ago. What do you mean they just make this? Because it was a pre-order only. And I'm like, I'm not talking about the special edition. He was like, yeah, we don't have it. So just tell me you don't have it. I'll go here.
Didn't they say that like nobody in Oklahoma has it?
Yeah. No, don't buy it. Don't act like you know.
Actually, that's exactly right. GameStop happened, but I remember you told me that story.
Let me tell you a story about a spike.
Oh my god. That is one of my favorite stories.
Oh, God. I was going to say, I did not know that. They were acting like that's going to lose. That's a good one.
Yeah, they didn't drain it.
Yeah, I'm the point of
Well, I have a PhD, but it was my birth.
I was like, let's see, if it's trapped, probably automatic incision.
See, I even know the medical terms. Incision. That's a fancy word for cut.
That's right. Laceration, another word for scratch. Oh, please don't go in the bunker, you stupid idiot. Oh, he hit the bunker. Damn it. Over the tree. I millennials have really screwed me over, Jane.
What the hell were we talking about before we got way off track?
We were talking about...
I don't know.
We were talking about HD versus Blu-ray.
Oh, it. That's what it was. We were talking about
Millennials
it.
don't know what a Betamax is.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of millennials that doesn't know what a Betamax is or even know that Blu-ray.
I bet you there's a lot of people that just know that headsets attached to something called it's all off of a cell phone. We used to carry what was known as a beeper.
Pager.
Or pager. Whatever. Depends on your side of the country that you're on. Your cellular phone was carried in.
And then also before texting was implemented on phone service, you had to get a separate device for texting.
It's called the call. Let's see.
That I don't remember. Like, that was.
Anybody remember BlackBerry?
They still make those.
I think they still make phones, but
Not anymore. But I do think they still have the rolly balls on them.
they still
They did, like the little, tiny little ball in the middle that you use and rolly ball. I don't know. I bet people don't know that mice used to have those.
Yeah. I mean, if you go back and watch old episodes of Tom and Jerry, Jerry had that little ball. That's how he got around.
Well, hell, I remember that,
I know you're talking about.
I was just talking about that, like if your mouse was sucking it up, usually you had to take it, clean the ball. Yeah.
Yep.
It would get all this.
Now it's just like, oh, let's buy a new mouse.
It's all just laser pointer. And Garrett, get off that.
The pin, huh? Right.
What an amateur.
What an amateur. Only hey. Alright, I'll be right back.
Alright.
Not enough life.
Garrett. Stop dragging that around the bed. How are you guys doing? Let's get y'all in one good close swoop. There. Cute. It's not a block, it's a goddamn cube.
Places where the Lord's evil lingers.
Well, I was going quiet there for a second because I thought Josh was coming back. So.
I have no curiosity about the Khazra. They're only interested in the bounty.
I guess not.
I am convinced the Khazra.
Yeah, the one kid behind me just completely destroying the,
to be sure,
the
but
lanes.
it is a risk I am willing to take.
Hey, he's back.
I'm back. I'm back. Shot a 6 on shoes.
You know, you would think my kid's angry, but he's not. He's having a good time. Yeah, he is just.
Always having a good time because you don't say, hold on, and then all of a sudden you're gone.
But yeah, he's back there spinning on the ground, pushing, like knocking over everything he can. Which I know what he's doing. The youngest one lined up all the toy cars in a really long line, and now the oldest one.
Line them up.
Now the oldest one is back there spinning on the ground, just ruining it.
That's right.
Making that line not a line. He's taking misaligning. You got it.
So guess what I found? I was like, ooh, I got this cool rocket launcher. Take out the tank. Like 3 shots.
That's good.
I was like, oh yeah, we're banking that on. Also figured out I'm really good at
That's the character you've only played for like ever. Like you played the Warlock for. You played the Warlock for like a week and you started with the Hunter and you're like, I really like the Hunter. And you just stuck with the Hunter.
It's like, oh, we gotta go to Hunter? Okay, I'll do it. Fine, I'll do it. Big Roger. Oh.
It's kind of just worked out because that gave us a Hunter, Titan, and a Warlock.
Yeah, the Titans are play, but I have maxed out. Who wants to send me that from Bungie? You're welcome for promoting your game on this channel that has a ton of subscribers.
Yeah, I've got 8. Oh, no. You may think 8 million? Oh, no. 8,000. Oh, no. It's a singular number 8.
That's right. We go for quality over quantity.
Exactly. Where the hell? Alright, now I need to get the hell out of here.
And that's exactly what I say about my women. Quality over quantity. Oh. I didn't even know I was swinging yet. I was still stuck in the
With my women, I go with just whoever says yes.
Whoa. Is she in the room now? She should be. Huh?
Nothing. I don't know. I was gonna say something like that's stupid and insensitive. We're not gonna say that.
Yeah, you keep that stuff in the
Exactly. I'm a closet alcoholic. You should see my closet. It is littered with beer bottles.
I'm too young to drink.
I think you're the oldest out of all three of us.
I am definitely the oldest. I'm only the oldest, like a year or something.
Yeah, Kevin's... Yeah. You're 32, right?
Excuse me, sir. I'm only 31 until
Till next month?
yeah, until the end of still live in the basement. I live off frozen burritos. Okay, that's not really.
He was in his mom's basement. Parent, singular.
In the state that we live in, I'm not going to tell you guys which one, but the state that we live in, we don't have attics.
I can tell you that the name of the city of the capital is also the name of the state. Georgia. Yeah, that's the capital of Georgia. Georgia City.
Georgia. That's right. Kansas. And Kansas. Kansas City, Missouri. Yeah, I'm sure it's Kansas, right?
Did you know there's a Miami, Texas?
Miami, Texas.
Yeah.
I think people just ran out of names. I think there's a lot of places that have the same names. Oh, no.
My raft is low.
I'm about done with this stream. It's almost 8 o'clock.
And we're starting another one immediately, so I need to
I don't think they're still watching. Shit, I was bored of me as soon as I started. Jesus Christ. You know, I keep forgetting that. Like, yeah. Hell, I thought I was courageous. I'd never see y'all again. Like, anyone. Of course, I showed up at farm and into like having conversions.
That is what I have trained for.
Wait, so are you saying that's bed?
No, I would have been shooting for about an hour, so I figured I'd call it quits there.
Did you see that EA's coming back?
Yeah.
Not yet. It's like, yeah, I don't know why.
Well, EA is the only one that I can think of, which I'll probably be wrong on this one, but he's the only one I can think of that the
Whoever's watching, please fact check.
Fact check this. Fact check it. You listen to what he says and you prove him wrong. But they're the only ones where the microtransactions, like when you pay for the game, and the microtransactions also affects your actual players, not cosmetic.
Nobody cares about cosmetics. Everybody complains about pre-orders because it's only cosmetic. I don't get it.
Well, I don't care about to me, I like the pre-order. Like, I like getting something for pre-ordering. That means I've already given you my money before the game even gets released.
That's right.
Like, Most of the time I plan on that shit anyways. At least this way I not only guarantee myself a copy, which that habit, I don't think there's never a copy anymore.
Right.
Not ready yet.
But I like knowing that I get a little bonus for supporting the game before it actually gets released.
Yeah, and then when it comes out to be a shit game, I find out that I could have I was watching a video for Shadow of the Colossus.
Great game. I played the original. I'm probably gonna pick up. I'm gonna pick that up once I get my tax returns, because it's gonna be a game that I want. Like I really enjoyed the first one. I didn't really get to put as much time into it as I wanted to now, because I think back.
The Last Guardian.
I've heard bad reviews on Last Guardian, and
Isn't it by the same people?
yeah, same people who made Shadow Colossus made last. And then did you say Ico?
Ico? ICCO?
Yes, they made Ico. Shadow of the Colossus, I think it was either supposed to be a prequel or a sequel to Ico. But something happened and they decided not to. But there is still similarities, like it's the same universe.
Oh, yeah.
Because at the very end, the main character who...
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, I know. You've had 15 years. Because... I think it was 12 years ago. But, because in addition to the PlayStation 2, they also did a remaster on PlayStation 3.
Right.
Or an HD. I think it was HD. So I think this is what they called it back then. But they weren't remastered, they were just HD. But they did an HD release on PlayStation 3. So it came out twice. And so anyways, the main protagonist, after he goes through all the trials at the very end, he dies, and then he comes back as a baby, and the baby has horns, and it's a very similar look to the main character. I believe it's the main character in Ico.
Oh, yeah.
So it shows similarities of the universes, but like I said, the initial plan was to do it as kind of a prequel, and then or a sequel, I can't remember which, and they scrapped it because there's 14 or 15 Titans in the game. Not Titans, but Colossus. And well, actually, the initial plan was, I think they said 36 was the initial plan. This was back. Yeah, there's no small monsters, nothing. It's only Titans. Oh, it's only Colossi. I think the singular Colossus is Colossi.
I'll act like
And so the initial plan was to have like 36 Colossi. Colossus is Colossus. Fuck. 36.
I like Colossi. It makes you sound like
36 Colossi.
But seriously, when you start saying all the other words, I lose.
It's Colossi. We're gonna stick with that.
Colossi, Colossuses? Colossus.
But because of the scales, the size of the Colossi, they couldn't do it on the current generation that they were working with. Because at the time it was the Colossi are they're the level. You have to climb up them, you have to find their weak points, and with all of the collision detection and finding, it was literally pushing the PlayStation 2 to its limit at the time. So they, unfortunately, they should. Like that should be the goal of every developer, is to, whatever generation you're releasing the game on, put this in it. Get the most out of what you have to work with, so that way you're not wasting shit.
Oh. Could have chipped in. Patience.
Could have, but you suck.
Yes. I would.
That's what she said.
My spies tell me she is the child of the witch Adria, who is hiding in the deserts of Chaldeum. Bring this news to the master at once.
Not ready.
I forgot to check my difficulty to see if I can make it any harder. Diablo.
You can definitely make it harder.
You can't adjust the difficulty while in game. Well, mid game on hardcore mode, but when you're in core mode, you can up it one, or you can go up or down one difficulty level. And so I was going to check my difficulty level before I started this stream to make sure I was pushing it to the max, so that way I get the most experience and the best drops. Because right now, for the most part, actually, I am just walking through all these enemies. Even when I come across bosses, I may not be able to kill them right away, but they're not hurting me enough to really cause me any worries. So I really wanted to up that difficulty so that way I can get to level 70 quicker and actually give myself get a trophy, and then hopefully give myself more of a challenge.
Game chat with DJ. We're starting a second channel. If anybody would like to subscribe, leave us a comment on what you would like to see us play.
And good night.
What?
Good night. Thank you for signing off my stream that I'm not even signing off yet.
That's right.
Alright.
Like and subscribe.
Okay, yeah, we're pretty close. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this level out, because I'm actually about done with the first act of Diablo, and I think it's 5 acts.
Sounds like a snooze fest.
It's better than the Nutcracker.
Just kidding. What?
Better than the Nutcracker. I have not. It's not culture. But somebody else is watching the stream now, which is pretty cool.
Okay, we're staying on. Thanks for that. Hello.
For every new viewer, I will stay on an extra hour. I get flooded with like 15 people. I'm like, holy shit.
Get it. Chipped it in for Eagle. Oh
shit. Can I? Yeah, I got it. Alright, this.
Patience.
Jesus Christ. Alright. Cheese and rice. That's exactly what I said. Cheese and rice.
Not ready.
I am. Holy crap.
Holy crap.
Hello, yo! I gotta. Someone's chatting. I gotta chat. It's Twisted Me. Son of a bitch.
Not yet.
Probably.
It's okay, you can put in that he sucks. I'll let you hear his laughter.
Cheese and rice.
Cheese and rice.
Yeah. I don't know what you are. In chat?
I hear you.
I know they can hear me. I can read in chat.
James never read a book, so it takes a little while. He's gotta look up
Shut your face. That may be true.
That's gonna come back and haunt me.
Yeah. His last statement of "I've never read a book" is true. And I know there's probably like a lot of people like that's bullshit. Yeah, there. You bought this game and never played it? Holy shit! Twisted Me. He says he bought this game and never played it.
Shout out to Twisted Me, what up? And I bought a lot of
Yes, you should totally play this game. This is amazing. If you have friends, you should encourage them to get back on it because it's even better when you have more people to play
I don't
with.
have friends. DJM is trying to get 5 trophies. So maybe you guys can hook up and help see something.
Shut up.
Not ready yet.
Like and subscribe.
Don't start that again. It is. It's really fun. I've not seen the Jungle Book all the way through.
Are you serious? The animated one?
Either.
The one that's like an hour long? You haven't seen an hour long show?
I've seen
That's
hour-long
okay.
shows. I've watched.
Let's check back with Chewbacca 786. He's been powering up for 5 days.
Shut up.
Dragon Ball Z.
You've got zero friends in your lobby. That's alright.
You doing what in the lobby?
Lonely. Twisted Me's lonely. He is so lonely. He's got nobody to call his own. Lonely.
I knew I needed to call the asylum.
Do I need to call the authorities? It sounds like someone just got murdered.
Play Arkham Asylum. Nation. Couple cast this thing. I'll play over here at my house on golf. I'm winning by 13 strokes. Tell your mom thank you. What?
Alright. Do you play? Do you have it on PC or? It sounds like you got it on PC. But if you didn't have, if you have it on PlayStation or Xbox, you can do their what is it, communities? And you can usually find someone. Twisted Me's talking in the chat. He's saying he's lonely. He doesn't have anyone in his friends list that plays this game.
Well, yeah, there is community. Sometimes those people not doing it. You gotta have this music here.
Yeah, fuck those people.
That's right. Sometimes you just gotta be able to say those people. That's right, I believe myself on.
But yeah, this game has a very similar feel to Gauntlet. I got that as well.
Player edition.
What other games? Champions of Norath? I don't know, that's an old one. Trying to think of what are the top.
That is definitely aging you.
Shut up. That was an amazing game. I really enjoyed it. I put a lot of hours into that game. I really like games that once you beat them, you get to then replay them with the same character on a harder difficulty. That way, all. Okay,
You're like,
sir.
this is amazing.
Aren't you like 2 months away from getting his prostate exam?
First of all,
That's already been done.
no. I was gonna say that ain't gonna happen. I will kill myself. Second of all, how dare you?
Don't sit there and call me old when you're 5 years older than me.
Did you just use a calculator to figure that out? Was
No.
I
Because you know what? Numbers aren't words. I'm good with numbers.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. Now give me a word problem. Holy fuck, I'll be there for days.
It's like, I don't know what time the first train left.
It's the first line of the promo.
Well, I'm 13. Twisted Knees 13. Holy crap, he's 13. What would be a reference of a top-down game? Well, besides Diablo. To reference Diablo 2.
They have the Trials of... Oh, no, not Trials. What is the Tomb Raider game? There's a Tomb Raider that's a top-down.
Yeah, I remember that. There was Tomb Raider. Even wasn't there a God of War like that?
Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
No.
Those were top-down.
He's...
What?
No, he's 13. Yeah, for Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
What are you talking about? Alright, then. Twisted Me, please tell us if you...
Johnny has 3 apples and he takes away 3. Oh, I knew. Johnny has 3 apples.
Johnny has 3 apples.
Well, no, his word problem goes, Johnny has 3 apples. If he takes away 3, how many apples does he have left? 3. Because Johnny took away 3 apples, therefore Johnny still has 3 apples.
See, so you know how to do a word problem. Thank you, Twisted Me, for proving my point.
Not yet.
Attack him.
What? Some malevolent beings attempting
Shit.
to wrest control
Oh, I
of
wish I wasn't using my phone right now. This is a meme that... it's... Ah, shit, it's a word problem meme where it's like... If the train's leaving the station at 5 miles an hour and the aliens come down and the 5 cows, how many tacos do you have? What? Purple?
I like to ask people in interviews, you have to describe purple as a smell, what would you do?
My fingers smell it. Cheese and crackers.
Oh, stop. Stop.
I saw that.
Stop. Okay.
Little known fact, Josh, that you don't know that you're about to learn.
Don't use my real name, goddamn.
Whatever. I flunked the 4th grade.
Really?
I did. Like, not even just one subject, all of them.
What were you doing?
Flipping the paper over and drawing on the back.
You do that now, so I guess
My mom actually went up to the school and convinced them to pass me. On like a probation.
Was it like Forrest Gump? Did she convince him like they do on Forrest Gump?
No. No.
Your mama sure does care about your schooling, boy.
But, God damn it. You're a failure. Yes, I'm a failure. God damn it.
Yeah, he is. You failed the 4th grade. Not even the hardest grades. You're like, I'm not even going to get out of elementary school before
I got put on like a probation period that if I didn't do well in the 5th grade, they would put me back to the 4th grade. That deserves a sub.
Do you want us to get started on
My
that?
counsel begs me to reconsider.
No,
I
you're
will
not allowed to
continue
watch
with
the
the
movie.
executions of those I find
I've actually
guilty
seen
of
that
plotting
movie.
against the kingdom. Perhaps they
Oh my
fear
God,
power
I'm
will fall on
crying.
them and discover their heinous, treasonous plan
Crying
as
too.
well.
It gets a little. Unfortunately, this story actually gets a little sad. How the hell did you achieve that? I flunked the fourth
It's the
grade.
greatest achievement of his life, let me tell you.
I flunked the fourth grade because I didn't do my schoolwork. I just flipped the paper over and doodled on the back. I was literally not interested in school at all. But it gets a little sad.
If you've seen Superbad, he's a drug.
I did not draw penises.
I didn't even finish the word you did. Oh, yeah.
But in the fifth grade, because my education was lacking, yeah, I flunked the fourth grade. Well, no, I flunked the fourth grade, so therefore, obviously, my fifth grade education is going to be lacking. But my education was lacking, and then in the fifth grade, we got put in these groups to where like it was 5 to a group, and then there's like 5 different groups, and then we would have these weekly quizzes, like math quizzes. And one time, my teammates, my group, they were like, "Why even try? We got Jamie on that group." It was so. I know it's not that funny at this point. Like I said, it gets sad.
I was gonna say, I feel like you don't realize they were saying you suck.
Oh no! They said it to my face. There was no Jamie's away. Can you believe we got stuck with him? No. There was to my face. Why even try? We've got Jamie.
Oh my god. I would have moved schools.
Shut up. You grew up in Germany. You moved schools.
I didn't live in Germany. I lived overseas, but it was not Germany. Jesus.
But no, like, that actually was the motivation.
Motivation for me to read my first book.
Sorry,
Spot Run.
I want to achieve this, the trophy by myself. I don't want to get any help. Because that was the first thing that someone recommended when I said I was going for the trophy. They're like, well, just go on to computer. Someone will carry you through where you need to be. And you'll be able to get there in like a half hour.
A lot of carrying.
Shut up. And
Been
I don't
carrying
like
for
playing it that
7
way.
years.
So that's why I'm playing by myself. But I'll go back to the story about the kids when they
Also,
the depressing story.
after crying into my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, that's where you left off.
Yes, after crying into my peanut butter and jelly. So it actually motivated me. Like when I finally I passed 5th grade. I didn't get pulled back to the 4th grade. So I passed 5th grade, and 6th grade came around. At that point we had hour classes. Like no, the main thing that was still lacking was my reading, which obviously is because I suck at it. Yeah, I suck at reading. Go figure. I haven't read a book. No, I'm dyslexic. That's why I actually find ways to get out of reading.
Oh, don't try this new way. That's not
Dyslexia is a real thing, you son of a bitch. But we got to shut.
What word am I spelling right?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna spell a word backwards.
So 5th grade came along, and that's when we got to the hour classes where you would go from one period to another. And when math class came along, and I, like, because of what happened in 5th grade, shit, now I'm getting my grades mixed up. Because of what they said in 5th grade, when I went to 6th grade, yes, when I went to 6th grade and we had our different hour-long classes, when math came around, I was actually, that's what caused me to get really good at math, is because I was fucking put down so harshly in the 5th grade.
He was like a savant because he could see numbers but not words.
That we had board races, and I never lost the board race. In fact, I asked the teacher actually had
Was it board race? You're sitting at your desk and said someone come up to the board, you just take off
No. So what would happen is we would go up to the board, and then the teacher would tell us the math problem, and first one to solve it wins. Very simple. And so
punch the other person.
generally it was over. Generally, it was over like whatever lesson we had that day, and I would understand it right away because, like I said, I got put down so bad I didn't want that shit to happen again. So I really busted my ass. That I would even be able to cut out some of the steps that would be required in the lesson prior to doing it. So I was eventually really helped me to be a lot faster. And then from then on, I excelled at math. Like math is probably like the top thing I could do. Like if I went to college today, that's probably the only class that I wouldn't have to retake is math.
I think the thing to do best is annoy the hell out of me and everybody watching with this weird ass story.
Fuck you. I will be right back. My kid is wanting some juice, so I gotta go fill up his bottle.
Awesome. Okay. Kids today. I don't know what that story was about, but seriously, don't do drugs, kids. Because that'll mess you up. Make sure you read a book, at least 3 books a year. That should be your goal. And make them longer books. But read what you want. Don't read because you have to. Read things you're interested in. Alright. Hitting this. It's a bunker. Oh, I got on the green. Oh. Chewbacca's winning this tournament. I mean, how long does it take a man to pour juice? It's probably because he can't read the directions. Am I right, people? I mean, why do we even try? We have Jamie. That is just rude. Bullying needs to stop. Alright. I'm at -31 for this turn. I'm back to start. Oh, he's back. Everybody, shh.
Alright, I am back.
Welcome back to your own stream. Don't listen to the commentary from the
Fucking shit.
We just sing Kumbaya.
Whatever.
My lord.
Nope.
My lord.
You ain't doing the answer. I do that shit to my fiance all the time. She gets pissed when I do that. Yeah, that's just true. You know what?
Not yet.
Oh shit. My girlfriend texted me a little while.
Not ready yet.
Well,
Oh yeah, because you're still within your first. Yeah, that means you're still within that text right back phase.
actually, I really am not very good.
So did y'all?
I'm in all my limitations. I can't just text and I'm walking down the street.
So did y'all have the... Did she do this like whole... It's our 1 month anniversary, 2 month anniversary bullshit?
Oh, every 15 days we talk about how it's another half a month. I'm just kidding, we don't do that. No, I just love it. 7 months straight. I don't know.
Hey, my fiance and I, we started to date January 1st. And I chose that. I chose it because I'm not going to forget that. It's the first of the year.
And now I see says they truly are.
And that's
This
what
conspiracy
happens
among
when
the
you-
insolent townsfolk
Oh,
to weaken me
can't
by
read a
stealing
calendar.
Albrecht away will not stand.
He can't read a calendar because it's got
It's
numbers.
got numbers.
Clarity.
I know all 10 months. January, March, May, April, June, May, July, August, October, December, and November.
That's right. Only the good ones. Those middle hot ones, nobody cares about those. That's at 34.
Patience.
Level
Oh, might get it. It's $5.
we should get
Holy shit, I almost died.
Listen, I hope you called your friends and told them about Marvelous Training. Make sure they like and subscribe.
Shut up.
Oh, we don't have anybody.
No, I actually didn't know if he's still out. Shut your whole mouth. You wake up in the middle of the night, you drank all the milk, and I'm the bad guy. Let me see. I just got 2 people watching. I think it's still Twisted Me.
Yeah.
It was up to 3.
I'm gonna watch it afterwards and laugh at the story of why Jamie didn't like people.
Like Jamie didn't like people?
Yeah. I know why you don't like people now. It's because they didn't like you because you didn't know anything. I heard the story. I put 2 and 2 together.
Because you're a retard.
Because I'm good with numbers and
Still
with
getting
words.
used to watching Diablo on console.
I know, weird, right?
Hey, there's somebody else. Twisted Me left, I guess. I guess he didn't want to watch me do nothing while I went and dealt with my kids.
I don't want to watch you do anything. Ever.
Ever. That's why I've avoided your team all these years.
That's probably a good thing. I'm a hard ass. Oh, get in. God. Dang it.
I don't know. Diablo is actually works pretty well on console. I think that was one of the main focal points when they made Diablo 3.
Was to be able to port it over?
A lovely piece.
Because Diablo 3 released the same time on console as it did on PC.
Oh, did
Which
it?
actually a lot more games are releasing on console before PC. Like,
I was gonna say.
what was
Destiny 2 did that?
Destiny 2 did that. Monster Hunter World's doing that.
Yep. Yeah, they released like a month early.
No, actually, Monster Hunter World's gonna be. It's not gonna be on PC until later this, towards the end of the year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a big gap.
That is a large gap.
GTA 5 is just like that with GTA 5.
I played GTA 5 for a little bit, Uncle. I can't get past all the profanity. It wasn't annoying. It was like, there's no reason. They're just talking normal and they just... You know,
Coming from a strong German family.
Yeah, exactly. We don't talk like that.
I didn't know you were Asian. Russia's in Asia, right?
Excuse me? Russia's its own country. Jesus Christ. Look at him, look.
World geography was not my strong suit. Math was. I could do some numbers.
I can do some numbers.
Somebody said some numbers down to me. I'm a number doing son of a bitch.
Who's the president of the United States right now? Who's the speaker of the House?
God damn it, don't ask me that.
Who's the vice president?
Shit, okay. We're gonna start with the first question. President of Russia is Vladimir something. Right?
I mean, it's in Russia, so saying Vladimir is like...
It's like saying John.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
Putin. Putin nanny. Right. Yep, Vladimir Putin nanny. President of the United States, Donald Trump.
Okay.
And his vice president, well, House Representative, House Speaker? You say Speaker or Representative Speaker? You said Speaker of the House. Speaker of the House. Me, right now. I'm in my house when I'm speaking. I like that. That's right. I'm representing my house. A player has joined the party and is... What the fuck is going on? I'm gonna throw my shit. Vice President is...
Wait a second. Speaker of the House of Representatives first.
Fuck if I know.
Paul Ryan.
Paul Ryan, I said that. You heard it. Everybody heard it. Paul Ryan. Vice President. Ooh, Pence?
Pence. Yep, Mike Pence.
Yeah.
You got more of those right than I thought. I can see you not knowing this else, but then again, I feel like you should, because at one point they were talking about who would take over the president, so if they had impeached and got...
I was certain I was gonna die in there.
No, he was in... His name was out there a lot, is what I'm saying.
I heard rumors of vast treasure to be found down here. A damn fool that I am. I believe them.
Okay. So, you can only serve as president for 2 terms, right?
Correct. 2 4-year terms.
So is there a 2-year term?
Not for the president. No.
Then 2 terms.
Yeah.
The amount of
senators. Holy shit! Did I just hit a hole in one? I just hit a hole in one.
Guys, y'all are clearly watching the wrong stream. Chewbacca's not streaming, but his game sounds more interesting.
I just earned a trophy. I earned 2 trophies. That's
Damn it.
Awesome.
I have much further to go than I thought.
Yeah, you power level.
No, I'm just talking about as far as finishing this act. I thought I was close to the end, but I'm not. Because I was going through one of the dungeons, which leads to the Butcher. But I thought the Butcher was the final boss of the first act. I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Well, I haven't finished the first act.
Piece of shit.
So, what I'm gonna do is when I get to my next teleport, I'm gonna call it quits for my. Are you doing a juggernaut? Dude, I don't know what build I'm doing. My goal is not dying right now, because this is on hardcore. So, my goal is just to keep as much health as possible, because I don't want to die. Right now I'm trying to do the level 70 achievement, or level 7 trophy, and then kill Diablo, and then kill the third guy.
Wait a second, why are you killing Diablo?
Why am I killing Diablo? The game is called Diablo.
I know.
In fact, this is the third game of Diablo, which means this is the third time they brought him.
Every time.
You kill him every time.
What? That's stupid. What is this, a Marvel comic book? Yeah, I said it. You could really throw in any comic book with that.
I was about to say DC, really? You could... How many times has Superman came back to life?
First of all, it's over Batman died that one time when they made it a big thing.
And Batman?
Captain America died? How many times has Wolverine?
Technically, I haven't read the comics. All I know is about the movies of Captain America, and Captain America didn't die. He was frozen in ice.
He gets assassinated in one of the comic books.
I gave my disclosure. I did not read the comics.
So I'm not going to say spoiler alert, so I'm not going to tell you which comic book that
I don't give a shit. I am more than likely not going to read that comic book.
I feel like you need to spend more time with that comic.
I probably do need to spend more time reading, but you know what? Some of those words are so hard. Like the. Is it really pronounced the or the? Come on. That stumps me every time. And most books start with that word, so I stop the first word and I'll call it done.
I chipped in for bird.
I chipped a tooth. How you like that one?
I broke a tooth eating Taco Bell nachos 2 years ago.
What the fuck?
Had to get a root canal.
Not yet.
So I don't get the nachos. I actually tried that.
You try not to eat like it's like there's sometimes it's not a fucking option.
Yeah. I don't eat it very often. But you know what? If they'd like to sign me to talk about how good they are, I'm still not going to do it because I don't believe it. Now, Taco Bueno or Taco Mayo would like to sign me, I would happy to sign up for that. As long as I get free burritos for the rest of it.
You get a free burrito for the rest of your life.
That's illegal. You don't need that all.
Really? I'm surprised you have not said shit about. Well, actually, you said a little bit about your mom, but not too much. Like when not streaming.
She's in the room. I can't do it while she's in the room.
Well, how else are you supposed to do it?
Performance anxiety.
Performance anxiety.
Not ready yet.
So I'm at minus 40 for this tournament, and the next closest guy is at minus 16.
So you might win that one. Is that what you're saying?
On the final round, I'm just wondering, do you think they can catch me? And then my next question is, can I get to 45 under? I've chipped in it for so many eagles on this one. It's crazy. We should stream more often, because I play a lot better.
Not yet.
Which?
right now.
Talk about.
Bear. No, not Taco Bell. What the heck? Are you trying to kill me?
Nope, just want to make you lose a tooth.
Stop. Taco Bell. Best thing they got there for
My personal favorite is the bean burrito.
Oh yeah? With onions.
You don't have to ask what onions will just come.
I know. Not really that's what makes them different. So here's my thing about Taco Bell is when they are hot and the beans aren't like that concrete crack, not bad. In a pinch. But I am not eating concrete beans.
Okay. Just like anything else, you gotta go to them at the right time. If you catch them when they've just pulled the shit out, or you manage to catch them when nobody's ordered it all day, then yeah, you're likely to catch some bad food. But that's like any other fast food place. It's all again.
I was gonna say I don't have that problem with any other restaurant. But my favorite is gyros. I'm a Mediterranean food kind of person.
What the fuck is a gyro? Isn't that like a peso?
What?
I heard your brain lock up. Like, I heard the noise of it coming to a screeching halt. Like, did he just say currency?
I get what you're saying. Euros. I get it. I was like, I don't know, throw something.
It's like AT-ATs.
Oh my god. I want to apologize to the people on the stream that are about to hear a man get murdered.
He's gonna reach through his headset and choke me.
Star Wars stuff.
I can't wait for you to rewatch this and just to hear that again.
Not yet.
That son of a bitch said AT-AT.
I'm not gonna watch this. Now,
And I'm gonna say AT-AT every so often from now on.
every so often. So I got a package in the mail the other day which had packing peanuts in it, and I was like, so it's gonna begin conducting Bingo's desk. I'm just gonna leave like some on the keyboard every
That's what I used to do. I didn't do packing peanuts, but one day I came back from the weekend, and he goes, "Did you put this on my desk?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he shows me this little slip of paper with like EMRT tips on it. I was like, "No." And he goes, "It must be Justice or something. I don't know." So he puts it on Justice desk. Well, I get this idea that I'm going to create copies of this paper and just keep putting it on his desk. I did it for like a month.
He's like, who is doing this?
Eventually he's like, "Jamie, this has got to be you." And eventually I couldn't keep a straight face anymore.
Jealous, my friend was telling me that they got sweet and sour chicken. I like to know soul chicken. I really deliver that.
I haven't had Chinese food in a while.
Either, I don't eat it very often. It's a lot of MSG, a lot of salt. I just, the old ticker, you can't do that kind of thing.
Yeah, when you're pushing 40, you gotta watch yourself.
First of all,
You know what it's like, Josh. That's an assault, sir.
Not the way she likes it. What did David do?
No idea. Hey, Twisted Me's back.
What up, Twisted Me? And if you brought snacks, thank you.
Yeah, snacks are appreciated, but not required. They might become one
I'm
day.
a fan of Cheez-Its and also wheat thin crackers.
He says that he does like Taco Bell nachos, so if you could swing that, that would be fantastic. Yeah.
I like the nachos at Taco Bell. Mucho nachos. Pretty good. Nachos Bel Grande, I remember. This is the ones that broke the old tooth on.
He brought them all. I don't know. He brought them.
The friends. Tell them to bring his friends. Make sure they like and subscribe. We're gonna be doing this every day in February.
Maybe not every day in February. That'd be most of those days.
But I'm his agent, and we will be doing this every day you guys are back. So make sure you come.
The surprising thing is I got none. He's got none. Hey, I've got four people watching. Holy fuck! That's a channel
We're so
record.
excited about the small numbers. That's a channel record. Okay, I gotta post that. Go ahead.
Give you a selfie with the numbers up there.
Oh, good lord.
Speaking of which,
Narrow selfies.
now why'd you put on some pounds?
So long. Thank you, champion. My servants are now free,
Alright.
but the curse over this place remains.
Well, I won that tournament, by the way, if anybody was wondering. I won at a negative 43 for the tournament.
Those are rookie numbers. You gotta pump those numbers up.
I'm pretty sure I said that. And I also got 2 trophies. So I want to thank those people that were supporting me in the audience. I know you're me not for Diablo. And
What did you say you were gonna hit 45?
your mother. What are you talking about? Hit 45?
Yeah.
I was trying. I'm bad boy. I was so close.
Diablo's almost finished off. That is fantastic. Like I said, I recommend to give it a try. I don't recommend hardcore if you've never played it. Go with the regular core. Could be. There are 6 different characters, I believe. You weren't on here when I was talking about it, but the easiest character to run with is the Witch Doctor, because the Witch Doctor can summon minions. And so eventually you get a little small army running around where you don't even have to hit anything. They do all the damage. Oh shit, oh my god. But,
Don't die on this.
I'm trying not to. It's hardcore mode, man. Trying to play live, making it run. Hardcore. If you run ranged attacks, you've got your choice between, what is it, a demon hunter and a wizard?
Damn right, demon hunter.
Well, it's either a wizard or a
with the
sorcerer. Hey, Crash is following me now. Sweet. I'm assuming that's Twisted Me, maybe? But,
Well, it sounds like a crash.
some dude named Bear Sauce is just going to join my party, but I guess because I'm a low level. Most people won't join me just because of the level that I am.
I won't join you because of the person you are. What?
The fact that I have to use it. They don't know me yet. The fact that I have views is amazing, but they don't know me yet. Once they get to know me, they'll unsubscribe.
I was gonna say, you are definitely gonna have to understand this list is gonna be short, guys.
Fake it till I make it. I've been faking it for 20 years.
Okay. Holy shit, where is this?
Do you have a YouTube channel as well, Twitch, for me?
Oh shit. I died. I didn't realize what was happening. I switched to Batman. Everybody wants to see Batman.
Don't watch his mouth because he doesn't know how to stream.
All I gotta do is hit this little button.
Cool. Look at the garbage train right now.
I know. See Batman. Ooh.
I'll play Batman. What is the Telltale?
Yep. I got both of those.
I'll stream that. That's just 3 platinum trophies to make it to the end.
What the fuck? I hit the fuck.
I'm running out of time. I've got to leave here in like 4 minutes to pick up nonsense.
Oh yeah, see? Because somebody's whipped. Whoop.
Whoop-ha? Really?
Yeah, I was
What the fuck is
We may
whoop-ha?
have a viewer that likes friends. Jesus. I know. Get some culture.
I know what the fuck Friends is. I've seen it like 100 times. Each episode.
So you're an expert now, huh?
I'm pretty well... I know my friends. Does your friend have a channel? No, Chewbacca does not have a channel. He is a loser.
If you'd like for me to have a channel, I definitely can have a channel. I
Well,
have
you
the YouTube
could,
set up for
but he's not smart enough to do that. We like to patronize him.
it.
We like to tell him he's doing a good job. Even though if you really want to see his number, go check out the Destiny streams. Just see what kind of numbers he puts up.
I'll tell you right now, I'm an expert.
He's an expert support character. He's got that moral support down.
I freaking tell you guys how it goes. I'm like, don't go there. Here's stuff over here. That's how we play. I'm a support.
You haven't caught in. I haven't streamed any of our Elder Scrolls Online, but geez.
Yeah, that game I'm not great at.
Oh,
I get
the
bored
truth
with
comes
it.
out.
I'll tell you right now, I'm not. I've never played a game like that. Started playing it. I'm okay with it, but sometimes it's a little boring when you're not doing it.
Yeah, that's the thing about him the most. There's a lot of grinding involved, which does test your dedication. I'm just trying to find a teleport so that we have to call it quits for the night.
Quits for the night. Oh yeah, see, DJ's a quitter.
A quitter? I gotta get up at 5 a.m. Not to mention I gotta put these kids to bed in 30 minutes. I gotta pick up my fiance in 5.
Can somebody please call the ambulance? That's all I.
Yeah, do that. I'll kick you in the balls. I will make you regret that decision.
Okay, you heard it here first, folks.
Heard me? Batman doesn't kill.
First of all, have you seen some of the punches and shit that he does? Those people are definitely dead, or they're suffering severe trauma. Let's be honest.
You know what the hardest thing about eating a vegetable is, Josh?
What?
Do you know what the hardest thing about eating a vegetable is?
The hardest thing about eating vegetables? Oh, being a vegetable? I don't know.
Nope. Hardest thing about eating a vegetable.
What?
Getting through the wheelchair.
Oh.
Conspiring against our kingdom.
Well, you just lost the 4 people watching.
I don't care. That joke is
That's
awesome.
not nice. I care, guys.
Oh, this okay, sweet. All right, where the fuck is? All right, I'm running
good.
this. I need to find a teleport so I can save.
Oh, mother husband.
Ew.
Holy shit, he just tried to grab me.
No, Josh, show us where they touched you.
Oh shit.
Sweet. I found the teleport. Alright. I am going to call it quits, though. Like I said, I've got shit I got to get done before I go to bed tonight, and I've got to leave here like as soon as I log off this. So, thank you everyone for tuning in. Y'all have a good day. Good night. He's already gone. Whatever.